Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam. Good
Good
afternoon, ma'am.
afternoon, ma'am.
How are you?
Just fine, thank you. And how are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Well, as usual, I want to remind you don't forget to sign up the attendance list on your Google Classroom before we start the class. Do it now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Now, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Would you please, one of you, to lead the prayer?
Okay, class, before we start the class, let's pray together. Pray begin. Finish.
Thank you, Kanako. Now, let me check your attendance. Is there any students who doesn't join the class today?
No, ma'am. Everyone is present.
Well, good. I'm so happy to hear that. All right, students. I'm going to read our virtual classroom rules. First, turn on your microphone and camera if you want to speak up. Second, prepare all your learning stuff. Third, sit down properly. Fourth, do not leave the virtual classroom without permission. And the last, no spamming in the chat box. So, are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
Okay, good. Okay, I have something excited for you.
What's that, ma'am?
Yeah, we will play the game through the Google Jamboard. So, please open the following link.
Wow, sound interesting, ma'am.
Okay, look at the following pictures. Answer the question. Who is he? I mean, something that in the picture. Afifah, very good. Malin Kundang. Yeah, good. Next. Okay, Miftahul also. Yeah, good. Another. Ananda, yeah, very good, Ananda. Okay, we go to the next slide. Who is he? Hafifah said the legend of Tangkuban Perahu. Yeah, that's correct. But I just asked you about the person, not the title. Yeah, Rahma is correct. Sangkuriang. Kanako, yeah, very good. Yeah, next slide. Hafifah, very good. Roro Jonggrang. Amar also, yeah. You're very familiar, yeah? Okay, next slide. Yeah, Kintang said Nyi Roro Kidul. Yeah, Nyi Roro Kidul. Very good. Next slide. Based on the pictures, can you guess what the title? Yeah, very good, Kanako. The Legend of Crying Rock. Yeah, Crying Rock or Crying Stone, yeah? Okay, next slide. What about this one? The Legend of Banyuwangi. Okay, very good. Any other title, maybe? Yeah, Anissa also said The Legend of Banyuwangi. Good. Next slide. Okay, what type of narrative is the following picture? Fable, Kanako, very good. What about this one? Anyone know? Kanako again. Fairy tale. Very good, Kanako. And what about this one? Anyone know? Iya, Kanako again. Legend. Kanako is very familiar with the story, yeah? Okay, next. What about this one? Nobody? Okay, this is folktale, yeah? Sangkuriang. Okay, well, we go back to our presentation. So, do you know what we are going to learn today?
Yes, ma'am, we are going to learn about narrative story.
Yeah, good. Well, today we will learn 3 activities. Analyzing the social function, text structure, and language features of 2 narrative legend texts by answering spoken question. And then next, comparing the social function, text structure, and language features of the 2 narrative legend texts by completing the table. And the last, including about social function, text structure, and language features by answering question using Google Form platform. Okay, students, now I'll divide the class into a group of 4 and let's read the text. I'll give you 5 minutes to read the text. Please pay attention. Okay, finish reading the text. Now I would like to ask you about some question related to the text. First question. Alisa want to answer?
A long time ago.
Open your phone. Mm-hmm. What about text 2?
The same.
The same. Okay, good. Number 2. Okay, go on.
Are Malikundang, mother, and wife. In the textbook,
And then text 2.
Seruni.
Seruni. Okay, good. Number 3.
Yes, ma'am. In a
Open your
small,
camera. Yes? Go on, Nita.
in a small village near the beach in Sumatra.
Then for text 2.
Near Lake Toba, North Sumatra.
Okay. Number 4.
In text 1, Malingkundang did not admit that the old woman is his mother. And in the text 2, Seruni took that because her parents want her to marry the man that she didn't love. Then she made a plan
Yeah.
to end her.
Okay, good. So, number 5.
Malin pushed into a stone. Text to Seruni and her life.
Yeah, good. Let me check your answer. Is it correct? Yeah, that is the answer. Yeah, number 1, a long time ago in the past. Good. And then number 2, Malin Kundang mother, wife. There is also one merchant, yeah. And then for text 2, Seruni and parents, yeah. Number 3, in a small village near the beach in West Sumatra. And text 2, near Lake Toba, North Sumatra. Yeah, okay, the other is correct. Okay, class, after reading the text, let's discuss about the element of narrative text. What is shown in orange color?
Temporal conjunction.
Okay, and what is in yellow color?
Adverbial force.
Okay, and what is in the blue color? Iran.
Simple past tense, ma'am.
Okay, let's see your answer. Is it correct or wrong? Yeah, very good. So the orange color means temporal conjunction, and then in yellow color is adverbial phrase, and then for the blue color is simple past tense. Very good. Next. What is in orange color?
Oral conjunction, ma'am.
Very good. And then for the blue color,
Simple past tense.
and then for the green color,
Adverbial phrase.
yeah, very good. Adverbial phrase. Yeah. So the orange color is a temporal conjunction, and the blue color is simple past tense, and the green color is adverbial phrase. Very good. Now, please compare the two texts you have read before. Okay, after you have read the two texts on the previous activities, would you please to answer these questions? So, number 1, what is the title of the text?
The legend
For
of
text 1,
Malin
and then text 2?
The legend of hanging stone.
Okay, number 2, the characters. Who, what, happened, and describe them.
An old woman and her son named Malingkundang.
And then for text 2,
Sad woman named Seruni and her dog named Toki.
okay, good. Number 3, for the purpose or the social function of the text.
Text 1, to give a lesson. Respect your parent, especially your mother, because she is the one who has given birth to you and raised you.
Text 2,
To give a lesson that obey parents' plan. What is not good for you will not actually bad for you. Please be broad-minded.
Okay, let's check your answer. Is it correct or wrong? Yeah, good answer. Good job. Next question. What is the problem on text 1? Who can answer?
Malin Kundang did not admit that the old woman is his mother.
Text 2?
Seruni felt sad because her parents wanted her to marry a man her own cautioned that she didn't love. Then she made a plan to end her life.
Okay, good. Next number, the action.
His mother is very sad and hurt and cures Malin Kundang.
Okay, and for text 2?
To end her life.
Okay, good. The last number
Sad ending, ma'am.
for text 1. Do you mean for text 1?
Yes, ma'am.
And for text 2?
Sad ending.
Okay, let's check your answer. Is it correct or wrong? Yeah, very good. Excellent. Okay, let's go to task 3. Answer the question. Use the following link to join the Google Form quiz.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, do it now.
Okay, ma'am.
Have you done?
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. All right. After studying the material about narrative text, what you can conclude? Does any one of you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am.
After we learn the material about narrative text, we know about the social function, structure text, and language features of narrative text.
Very good. So, what is the social function of narrative text?
Yes, ma'am. The social function of narrative text is to entertain or to amuse the readers about the story.
Yes, that is correct. And then, what is the structure of narrative? Go on, Amar.
Orientation, complication, resolution, and evolution.
Okay, how smart student? Do you know what is the important part in the orientation? Do you know, Amar?
In the orientation, the writer tells the audience what is in the story, the time when it is happening, the place where it is happening, and what is going on. In this part, the writer gives a description of the time, place, character of each character, and what is happening. Throughout this part, the reader can get the insight of what probably happens next in the story.
Okay, Amar. Good answer. Very clear, yeah? Any comment from another students?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So, do you agree with Amar's answer?
Yes, I totally agree.
Okay, very good. So, go to the next part is complication. Do you know what is the main part in the complication? Go on, Kanako.
This is the part of the story where the author tells about something that will begin an event. This event will affect one or more of the characters. This is where the characters play their role. Shortly, this is the part where the problem appears. The narrator also tells how the characters react to the complication. It includes their feelings and what they do. The events are usually told in chronological order, the order in which they happen, or with flashback. The audience is given the narrator's point of view.
Yeah, I like your answer. Any comment from another students?
Yes, me, ma'am.
Yeah, go on.
In narrative text, the
Yeah.
quality of the story is sequential, and the storyline cannot go back and forth The chronology of the story must be sequential so that the reader is not confused and understands what the story means.
Okay, very good. Now it's complete, yeah? Okay, now go to the next part, resolution. So, what is the main part in resolution?
In this part of the narrative, the story reaches its end. The complication is sorted out or the problem is solved. It has two possibilities. It can and it's set or happy ending.
Okay, very good. Nice answer. Okay, and the last part for evaluation. Who can give your comment?
Can I, ma'am?
Yeah, go on, Kanako.
Evaluation or coda includes a moral or message to be learned from the story.
Yeah, very good. So in narrative text, the story is always focused on the main character. This main character will be the message to the reader. The events experienced by the main character become role models so that readers can be inspired. Do you agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. I think we come to the end of the lesson. For your learning journal, please put a check on the following table. Number 1. I can analyzing the social function, text structure, and language features of two narrative legend texts.
Very well.
What about the others?
Well,
Okay. Number 2. I can comparing the social function, text structure, and language features of the two narrative legend texts.
Very well, ma'am.
Very well, ma'am.
Very well, ma'am.
Okay, good. And the last, I can concluding about social function, text structure, and language features of narrative legend text.
Well, ma'am.
What about the others?
very well, ma'am.
Very well, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now we come to the end. Before I finish the lesson, would you please one of you to share? Okay, very good. Mhm. Yeah. Yes. All right. How do you feel after learning narrative text, especially for legend?
I feel excited, ma'am.
Okay, good. So, do you understand with my explanation?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Very clear.
Okay, thank you. Well, once again, I want to remind you, please complete your worksheet and then submit it to your Google Classroom.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Well, this is the end of the lesson for today, but before I finish the lesson, would you please one of you to lead the prayer? Kanako, can you?
Before we end the lesson, let's pray together. Pray begin. Finish.
Okay, thank you, Kanako. I think that's all for today. I will meet you on the next meeting. We are going to learn about song lyric. Just prepare for your favorite song. Okay? Well, thank you for your kind attention. Good afternoon, all. Have a great day. Assalamualaikum.